Hello YouTube, my name's Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Ghosts in another episode of KEM Strike Saturday, which of course is the weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in KEM Strikes. This one was sent in by a guy named Leviathan, who, if you guys haven't heard that name before, chances are you haven't probably been watching a lot of KEM Strike Saturday over the past few months. He is a returning guest, of course, that has been featured probably a handful of times, and where he's back here with a game on Strike Zone, playing a bit of domination, running around with the Golden Vector, which is just a fantastic submachine gun. One of the best in the game, right up there with the MTAR and the Ripper. And man, okay, while I still like the Ripper, right, nobody submits Ripper gameplays anymore. Like, I remember when the Ripper first came out, like every freaking submission, like I'd probably say like 60-70% of the submissions for KEM Strike Saturday were always with the Ripper. Since then, like after some time has passed, like I can't even remember the last time somebody submitted a Ripper gameplay for KEM Strike Saturday. I have no idea. And I haven't been playing a ton of Call of Duty Ghosts lately. I've been playing a lot of the other Call of Duties as I usually do this time of year. So like what's up with the Ripper? Like, why is no one using that? But the Vector itself is a very good submachine gun. A lot of people like to use it. Very, very powerful. It's probably the best, like I don't know, I guess overall submachine gun, I suppose. It is very powerful. If you look at like what the MTAR can do at long range, of course that kind of overtakes the Vector in that. But aside from that, the Vector itself is probably one of the best submachine guns in the game. And we got ourselves a pretty freaking awesome gameplay here. It's a very fast KEM Strike. It's a nice comeback. And let's start talking about the perks that we're actually going to be using to get this KEM Strike. So first and foremost, we've got Ready Up, which is one of the best perks in the game. We've got Dead Silence. We've got Scavenger, so you can pick up a bunch of ammo while running around with this submachine gun. He's got Focus, which is one of the best perks in the game. Seriously, it's seriously borderline overpowered. It's one of those must-have perks. We've got Hardline, which is going to allow him to, one, acquire his KEM Strike a lot easier, as well as acquire his Specialist bonus a lot easier, just because people think like Hardline, right? They picture it like, oh, it's only one less kill, that's not that much. But the biggest thing, the hardline, like the biggest benefit you actually get from hardline is every 2 assists count as a kill towards your kill streak, which is fantastic, especially in something like domination where you're constantly shooting at people. You may not actually get, you know, the kill on the person. It's very, very beneficial to have hardline. It's actually kind of underused in my opinion. And we've got Ping. Speaking of underused, Ping. I love that perk. I really do. It's so great. Like every time you see him get a kill, look up at the minimap and notice the ping that's going off, like you just saw right there. It's going to show you all the enemies within that ping. It's very good. I love using that perk. It's a very good perk, very underused perk, but once again, it's one of the better perks in the game. So throughout the rest of the KEM Strike here, which there's not a whole lot of time left on it because he's actually running around taking out a lot of people, he's going to be basically trying to hold the enemy team here at the C flag. As you guys can see, they are down by about 30 points right now, and he's actually trying to mount the comeback here. You see he's got 2 captures already, but he's actually going to get a lot more captures before the end of this game. Like, he just goes wild. He is like the hero that his teammates needed him to be this game, where he's going to get tons of kills. Of course, he gets the KEM Strike. He already has a KEM Strike in his pocket, which is really confusing to watch, but of course, that's the care package KEM Strike you get for doing the field order here on Strike Zone. But he's that guy. You know, he's the guy who goes out there, gets all those kills. He's the guy who goes out there and captures all the flags. He just has a fantastic overall game, and his team definitely owes him the win, because once you guys see the final score and see how things are going, you'll be like, wow, all right, so that guy kind of carried the entire team, kind of made it so his teammates didn't have to really do anything else, which his teammates weren't really doing anything else. But you see him pick up the KEM Strike right there, which was actually a pretty fast one overall, pretty fast, but his team lost A for him. They've already got, they lost control of C as well. Let's fast forward here towards the end of the gameplay and actually see how this game ended up turning out. As you guys can see right here, his team is actually up by 5 points. He's actually calling in his actual KEM Strike. He used the care package KEM Strike earlier on to allow him to like blow up the map and make the map change around and whatnot. But as you guys can see, the game is going to be ending. His team is in fact going to be getting the win, which is pretty awesome. So they had a great comeback. He had a ton of kills, a ton of captures, and relatively few deaths considering how many kills he had. You know, you look at the fact that this man here had such an amazing game that he went 86-16. That is 86 kills, only 16 deaths, while getting 8 captures. So not only did he have the most kills in the lobby and the most score in the lobby, he also had the most captures in the lobby while getting the KEM Strike. Just a fantastic overall gameplay. One of the better ones we've seen here for KEM Strike Saturday. Of course, we didn't watch the whole gameplay, but in terms of the final score, it's pretty great. Like, oftentimes we see here in KEM Strike Saturday people getting tons upon tons of kills, but they didn't really capture any flags. Well, when you can see someone that, you know, gets 8 captures in a game and is also out there, you know, getting 86 kills while getting the KEM Strike, that's pretty freaking special. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of KEM Strike Saturday, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And if you guys would like to send in your guys' KEM Strikes for next week's episode of KEM Strike Saturday, everything you guys need to see is on your screen right now. No commentary, no color correction. Try and render your video out the very very nice quality, take the high quality video, upload to YouTube as unlisted, link me, be a personal message here on YouTube, and then congratulations, you have submitted your video for next week's episode of KEM Strike Saturday. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out Levithan, he of course is a returning guest here in the show, having been featured a handful of times or so prior to this one. He's been featured quite a lot. He's like one of the legends here in the show. If you want to check out his channel, it's youtube.com/KashanZilla. You guys see it on your screen right now. There's an invisible annotation that you could click, as well as there is a link in the video description that'll take you over to his YouTube channel. Over there, he posts Call of Duty videos for the most part. He doesn't actually post a ton. He's one of those guys who's kind of does YouTube for fun. He makes videos whenever he kind of wants to. It might be 3 videos a week, might be 5 videos a week, might be 1 video every 2 weeks. You know, it really depends on his mood, whether or not he wants to post a video. He's a casual YouTuber, I think is a pretty good term to describe him. I think the number of videos that he uploads will actually rise once Advanced Warfare drops, and at the time of this video going up, he is actually less than 50 subscribers away from 1,000. So let's see, maybe he'll hit 1,000 subscribers after this video goes up. We'll have to see about that. Check him out if you guys haven't already. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of KEM Strike Saturday, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.